What chemical signals do plants release for defense? Imagine a plant suddenly under attack by insects or fungi. Instead of just sitting there, it sends out chemical signals to protect itself and even warn others nearby. Plants are surprisingly active in their defense strategies through chemical signals. They release a variety of chemicals that help them fight off threats and keep their environment safe. These signals include volatile organic compounds, plant hormones, and special chemicals that make the plant less appealing or even toxic to attackers. When a plant is chewed or damaged, it quickly releases volatile organic compounds, or VOCs. These are chemicals that evaporate easily and travel through the air. VOCs act like a warning system, alerting neighboring plants about danger. When nearby plants detect these signals, they can activate their own defenses early, making them less likely to be harmed. VOCs also attract helpful insects like parasitic wasps or predatory mites that hunt down the herbivores eating the plant. Some common VOCs include terpenes, green leafy volatiles such as Z-3-hexenol, methyl salicylate, and ethylene. These signals are released fast and can change depending on the time of day or how much damage the plant has suffered. Plants also use internal chemical messengers called phytohormones to coordinate their defenses. Jasmonic acid is a key hormone produced when a plant is damaged by herbivores. It triggers the production of chemicals that make the plant less tasty or more toxic. Salicylic acid is another hormone that helps defend against pathogens like bacteria and fungi. It also helps the plant develop systemic acquired resistance, which means the whole plant becomes more resistant after an initial attack. Ethylene works alongside jasmonic acid and salicylic acid to regulate how the plant responds to threats, turning on defense genes and producing protective chemicals. Plants produce special chemicals called secondary metabolites that directly deter or harm herbivores and pathogens. Tannins are bitter compounds that make plant tissues less appealing to insects and animals. Alkaloids, phenols, and terpenoids can be toxic or act as repellents. Some plants have cells filled with sharp crystals called calcium oxalate, raphides that physically injure herbivores and releases toxins when chewed. Additionally, some plants produce extrafloral nectar, a sugary liquid that attracts ants or other insects that defend the plant from pests. Plants can also recognize molecules from herbivore saliva or from their own damaged cells. These molecules, known as herbivore-associated molecular patterns or damage-associated molecular patterns, trigger defense responses. When detected, they activate pathways that lead to the production of chemical defenses. Some plants even respond to insect eggs by producing chemicals that kill the eggs or stimulate growths that remove them. Certain plants emit signals that alert other plant species nearby, creating a community-wide defense system. In essence, plants have a complex chemical communication network. They release signals that warn, attract allies, and produce toxins to defend themselves. These chemical signals show how plants, although rooted in place, actively manage their survival and protect themselves against many threats in their environment.